The world is mired in poverty. People lack the basic things in life like food, shelter, jobs. Can poverty be solved? If only the rich people would share the resources with the poor, there would be enough for all. Sharing starts with the realization that the world's resources are not just for the good of some individuals or nations, but for all. 3 basic principles: less for self, more for others, enough for all. Less for self. Less for self equals simple lifestyle. Having a simple lifestyle simply means having to do with less, and it is a way to release resources that can be used for the upliftment of the poor. We follow Jesus' example of denying ourselves and humbly regarding others as more important than ourselves. More for others. Having more for others happens when there is sharing of resources. If only those who have will share with those who have not, then there will be no one in need of anything. There are more than enough resources in the world. The elite few, the richest 20%, account for 51.8% of total family income, while the poorest 30% account for a measly 9.3%. People in the world are starving, and a measly 2% of the world grain harvest can eradicate worldwide hunger and malnutrition. The solution is simple: sharing. And the perfect model of sharing can be found in the book of Acts, where community members owned property and were willing to sell what they owned to provide for the needs of others. Everyone practiced stewardship, that everything belonged to God. All is owned by God. Enough for all. Social justice is needed to have enough for all to happen. There are many unjust social structures that oppress people, especially the poor, such as unjust economic structures, unjust laws, corruption in government, consumerism, racism, slavery, communism, greed, and selfishness. In looking to social justice, we look at 3 aspects: justice, peace, solidarity. Justice is loving our neighbor as ourselves, sharing our resources that others might better share in God's blessings. It is the dismantling of unjust systems and structures which deprive people, especially the poor. It is acknowledging that we are our brother's keeper. Peace is a condition wherein one is in right relationship with another. It is not simply the absence of war, but relates to good order and harmony. If there is widespread poverty, there can never be peace. The proactive way to a peaceful society and the security of a nation lies in such things as overcoming hunger, provision of basic needs, and doing away with injustice. Solidarity is being family not by kinship or blood, but by belonging to the larger family of God. And those who belong to His family are those who do the will of the Father. Jesus extended solidarity to all of mankind. The first Christian community was a model of solidarity. Solidarity is letting other people feel that they are part of the family and that they are loved by God. Restoring social justice through solidarity, justice, and peace. Less for self, more for others, enough for all. Creating a tomorrow with no one in need.